Well, here's the Remo Dynamax pedal after it's been cleaned up, and also some sound deadening has been added to it. The bearings in here and on the other side of the top of the tower over here have been replaced with new bearings. A new bushing was fabricated to go inside this pivot point here, so when that runs up and down, there's a nice smooth bearing in there, bushing. New spring, bead blasted all the surfaces, cleaned all these surfaces, made new bushings, or created bushings, there weren't even any in here, created bushings for this fitment in here, as well as on the other side. This fitment here now has a bushing to take up the slack space so the metal on metal contact is gone, so the pedal when stepping on doesn't rock back and forth and create a rattle in there. So that rattle's been removed. This surface in here, the pivot inside here, that bolt bushing has been replaced. New bearings in here. Cleaned up the pedal. And then in addition, there's a rubber pad installed where the chain was slapping against the crank for the beater. On rebound, the chain would hit right in there. So that, so you get a view from the other side maybe. That rubber piece there, when the chain comes up and would hit on rebound, that's softening that sound so you don't hear the clack of that hitting. And then also on the pedal itself, where the chain, when the pedal is fully depressed, the chain would come rearward and hit the tip of the pedal and make a tick sound there when the chain hit that. So there's also a rubber pad installed there, held in with super glue to keep the chain from hitting against that. So we have rebound sound control here, so the chain doesn't hit and make noise hitting that. The chain doesn't hit and click on the front of the pedal. The new bearings roll real nice and smooth. We're not getting clacking sounds in here. And we can see that the pedals rocks nice and smooth, and there's not any real noise happening there. Really pretty quiet. The only surface I couldn't really recondition easily was the inner shaft inside of here. I left that in, I didn't press that out, so I just tried to lubricate that really well using that oil called TurboOil. I also used some TurboOil on the spring itself, the new spring. I extended the spring all the way, pulling the beater back, and then put a light coat of TurboOil on the surface of the spring so the coils of the spring don't rub against each other, and even there you don't hear any spring noise of it going boing boing. Nice and quiet. So all that's making for a very smooth pedal for this ancient Remo Dynamax pedal. And let's see how that sounds in comparison to the old video that I had the other day. We have this. So depending on how you work your foot, you can get some noise from lifting your foot on and off the pedal, where the pedal actually bounds up and bounces. But if you keep your foot on it, pretty quiet, and if you lift your foot off of it, much quieter than it was. So all in all, I'm quite happy with it, how it works for an old pedal being reconditioned. Got about $15 in the reconditioning. Great pedal.